Things are shifting right now, and the light is being illuminated on the darkness. We are entering into a new moon astrologically. But also I'm getting the moon card in tarot, which talks about what's done in the dark is coming to the light. Anything that was hidden is now coming to the forefront. So right now we are in that moon energy. We have so many new moons. We have so many shifts within the new moon, full moon, whichever it is. Something significant with the moon is going on right now. I'm not too into that right now, but also with the moon card, it's allowing things that were hidden is now coming to the surface. That's the shift. It's the other side of the coin. It's where things are being seen. And as people are beginning to see the situations for what they are now seeing people's roles in the situation a whole lot more clear. And now it's like, okay, now I see where the problem lies. Now I see how everyone is playing a role in this situation. Now I'm seeing what role people are playing. Now I'm seeing who really is the strong one. Now I can see who really is the wise one. Now I can see the one who really is the one that has the most empathy. Now I can see who is the one that has the biggest heart. Now I can see who is the one that is truly putting in the work, the internal work, because it will show outwardly. It will show without you having to express or speak on the growth that you have done. It'll just show in your actions, in your energy, in the way that you carry yourself within your demeanor. And people are seeing how you, watching this video, how you carry yourself. And they see that you carry yourself in a much different way than the people around you. And you carry yourself in a very good way. And they also see that you are battling a lot. They really see how much pain you are truly in, because beforehand they weren't able to see it. But now it's like you're wearing your heart on your sleeve and they see, okay, you are very strong and you're holding on. You've been through a lot of pain, and now I can see it. Now I can understand why you are a little aloof at times, why you are distant. Beforehand, we used to judge you and think that you were just this type of person. But no, you just been in a lot of pain, and what you need right here is love. You need comfort. You need someone to just nurture. Before, people used to see your choice for creating distance or for isolating yourself. They used to look at that as a negative. They used to judge you. They used to look at you and think that you were doing this because you thought that you were quote unquote better than everybody else, that you were acting funny, or that you were funny acting. You were being uppity, being bougie, being whatever people tried to say. They may have called you selfish. They may have called you whatever it is. But the thing is, they judged you without even getting to know you. They judged you without even getting to know who you are now, because we are constantly changing. You've gone through so many transformations that you are a different person each time they see you. But they didn't take the time to get to know you. They did not take the time to get to hear your story, to get to understand what you were dealing with. And that's where they failed. That's where they messed up. And just because they had failures doesn't mean that they can't succeed the next time, but it's up to them. Are they willing to make the effort to succeed with you? Do they really want to see success with you? Are they going to help you reach that success by extending their hand to help you? Or are they just speaking and going through the motions and saying things because it sounds good, saying things because they think they're supposed to, but are they actually going to back up their actions on here to help you? You just sit back, baby, and you let them come behind their word. You're not always the one that has to go to everybody all the time, okay? Now, if you want to reach out to certain people, go ahead. But if people said they were going to help you, let them come help you, okay? And even if you do want to reach out, That's their opportunity to show up. And you see if they show up for you or not. If you do, great. If you don't, you know where you stand. Move on, move accordingly. 2:11 on my clock. They would always think that you were just this horrible person that just was selfish and didn't want to come around, when honestly, you were just in a lot of pain. You were just going through so much and you felt like you were going through it alone, and all you really truly needed was some support. And they were so busy judging you and talking about you and mocking you that they weren't even taking the time to help you. And then when you came before them and now you're wearing your heart on your sleeve and they see exactly how much pain you're fighting through, and they see that's a lot of pain to fight through on your own, but you are doing it and you're handling it well, carrying yourself very well, but you're not really showing how broken you are. You're showing more strength than brokenness. People are seeing you for who you are in your essence, baby. They now see you in your wholeness and your rawness. They see you as someone with a very, very pure soul, a very, very pure spirit, a very, very soft and gentle spirit, very kind-hearted. They see you having this innocence to you as well. They see you for that. They respect you for it. And those that truly, truly care for you will protect you. Others, they see all of this in you, but now what they're beginning to see is that they are seeing more of the pain that you are in. They're seeing more of the pain that you have overcome. Of course, everyone has gone through pain. It's not to say that you are the only one. We're not saying that at all. But it's like beforehand, they didn't take the time to get to know you, that they didn't really have the opportunity to see how much pain you were dealing with and how much pain you were battling. And now you're at a point in your life where you're not hiding that pain. You are wearing your heart on your sleeve, whether you know it or not. You are showing and living by example that it's okay for us to acknowledge our pain as long as we are fighting through it. You look at the solution. You say, yes, this pain is a problem, but the solution is this is how we address it. This is how we fix it, because you're taking it one step further. Generational curse breaker. You take it one step forward. Everybody else is in pain, but everyone else was ignoring their pain. You are the one that stepped out and said, yes, I'm in pain. Let's all just acknowledge it. Let's all just acknowledge the elephant in the room, because we are all feeling pain. But why the fuck are we trying to act like we're not in pain? Why the fuck are we trying to act like how we're handling things is working? Why the fuck are we trying to act like the villains of the family are not the villains of the family? Why the fuck are we trying to act like the real true victims are the ones that's the problem, when a lot of times the ones that you are claiming are the problems are the ones that came later on in life? These people that you're claiming as these children weren't even thought of yet when those problems started to exist. So please miss me with the bullshit and trying to act like they are the problem. Adults, take your responsibility. Take your accountability. If you have grown there's family members with grown children, grandchildren, that's still trying to blame their kids for their problems when they don't want to take accountability. Baby, it falls back on you. And you are the one that says, yes, let's acknowledge this pain that we are in. Let's all see it. But let's do this next. Let's move forward. Let's see how we can heal. This is how we heal. This is what's going to help us heal. It's going to be uncomfortable, but it's going to be worth it. We can't just sit here and wallow. We can't just sit here and pretend that things don't exist. And they don't understand your actions because they don't understand healing, because they have not healed. You have to lead by example, carving a new path. And you are beginning to notice that the more you go around your family, your relatives, how certain people you are beginning to get closer to. But there are other people that you are beginning to outgrow. It's almost like maybe the people that you grew up with, the ones that you were very close with growing up as a child in your adolescent years, those are the ones that you are now outgrowing. And now you are more aligned with other relatives throughout your family, probably more older ones, people that have more life experience, because even though you are at whatever age, like I'm talking to somebody that's probably very young, I mean like in their under 30, okay? And you have so much strength and so much wisdom, wise beyond your years, and you are like under the age of 30, but you have the wisdom of somebody that's like an elder. You know what I'm saying? And you are more aligned with people that are older in your family, like on an emotional maturity level. Because, like, I mean, the people that's like in their 40s and stuff like that, the people that 40s, 50s, 60s, those that like have children already and they've experienced life in such a way where it's like, even though like the family members and relatives that are older than you and have more, probably have more life experience than you because they've lived more years, but you are at the same level as them on an emotional level, on an emotional maturity level, and on a wisdom level, maybe even a little bit higher than some of them, but you're kind of like at that level now because you have taken the time to heal yourself. You have done the soul searching. You have done the internal work. You have gone through the dark night of the soul. You see, most people at this age don't do this. They're just wandering around aimlessly, just trying to figure life out, just floating like a breeze, while you took the time to investigate. You took the time to go within. You took the time to transform. That's why you are not like everybody else. You are not like your peers, the people that are close in your age, because you are the outlier. You are the one that did the work that people do much later in life. You did it early in life, and now you have a head start. You feel like you're behind when you don't even realize how far ahead you are. Oh, come on. You don't even realize how far ahead you actually are. You are so far ahead that nobody's with you because then nobody else get this far. That's why this journey is so lonely for you at times, baby, because you are carving out your own path. You are going the road less traveled, and you are outgrowing everyone around you. You are evolving and transforming into a totally different person. You are becoming who you are meant to be. And you're not stopping until you get there.